Okay, Sheehan's History of Rock Part 2, Surf Rock. So just to recap, you've got blues coming from gospel and labour songs through the 19th century, and you've got jazz, which originated from putting a skip on old European classical music. And then you've got these two black African American musical scenes coming together and fusing in the 40s to create rock and roll, and then within a few years that has reached massive commercial heights, and then pop rock is created, which simply just means popular rock, so I won't be doing a video on that, because it's kind of styleless, right? It really just states a certain level of commercial success. So after a few more years, kind of early mid 50s, you start to get a new genre, instrumental genre, surf rock, and it came from Southern California. Geography really important here because you've got the Mexican connection, the connection to Latin America, and you can hear these the Latin feel and the Latin scales in a lot of surf rock. Dick Dale and the Deltones were kind of known for being, the pioneers of instrumental surf rock, and you can hear these, you can hear the kind of Latin sounds, and also you can hear that they were literally trying to emulate the sea, the surf, the waves, the movement of the water. They were using, trying to using reverbs and fuzzes and distortions to really push, seeing how far they could push the electric guitar, and really it's the most important genre for the electric guitar, the evolution of electric guitar. It was the genre which really started to engineer and synthesize like crazy new electronic guitar sounds. A great example of this is The Ventures and £2,000 Beat. It was released in 1962. You can hear this fuzz sound. It's a really kind of purposefully synthesized fuzz sound. It's a great sound. One of the earliest singles with like a real clear, clearly distorted sound. Mercilin was the Deltones single made famous by the Tarantino movie Pulp Fiction, also 1962. Around then, early 60s, was kind of like the commercial peak of surf rock. And so you can kind of hear in that song, you can hear the kind of the influence of the ocean, in that. You can also hear the Latin, the scales. Latin music at that time, pulled on, maybe more minor chords and stuff. So that that was massively important, and that kind of carried through to garage rock and punk rock, and through the rest of the century. Aside from the instrumental surf rock, vocal surf rock was a little later. And you can hear the musicians kind of trying to expand the themes and kind of bring the vocals back onto center stage, and lots of, with a lot of kind of passion, because it became one of the vocal rock genres. Beach Boys, Jan and Dean. Mamas and the Papas, also a little bit of surf there, but the vocals and the harmonies, became so first, originating as an instrumental scene, went completely the other way and created a great vocal rock scene, massively influential through rock over the next, until now. For me, the pinnacle of vocal surf rock was, the commercial pinnacle, I think, pretty much, was the Trashmen and Bird Is the Word in 1963. And then it kind of died down a little, commercially. I mean, Beach Boys, I suppose, continued to be successful for quite a while, but I guess as a fashion, it had its moment in the early 60s. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's rock.